So today we are going to talk about 20 tricks on your Samsung Galaxy phone. So the last video we had 15 tricks, and you know what, it looks so good. A lot of people learn so many things. So today we are going to talk about another 20 tricks on your Samsung Galaxy phone. And yes, there's a lot of tricks and tips on your Samsung Galaxy phone. So you make sure that you watch all the way to the end and you may learn something new. Please subscribe this new channel. We're going to achieve to 1,000 subscribers very soon, and super fast, super interesting that I never thought this channel can grow so fast. So let's just support me, subscribe this new channel, so let the algorithm spread out to different audience and help more people. So let's get started. What is the new tricks on the Samsung Galaxy phone? Today I'm going to use S25 Ultra to teach you guys. So let's get started. So did you know there's a way to actually make YouTube play music at the background even though you lock your screen? And let's just say you lock your screen, the music is going to still be playing. How do I do that? So without using Premium. So what we have to do is, right now we have to go to Samsung Internet, and then when we go to Samsung Internet, we have to go to the three lines right here, and then we have to go to setting. When we go to setting, at the bottom here, there's this thing called useful features. Right here, there's this thing called background play. Make sure you turn this on. So once you turn this on, and now we're going to use Samsung Internet to play music. So let's just say this is my music. I'm not going to turn this on loud because it's going to be a copyright. So I play this. And Samsung Internet, there's a new features here. You can actually press this to make it as in a video player, and then you press home screen, and then it becomes like a mini screen. But however, right now we're not going to do that. We're just going to be let it play, and then you press the home button, and then you lock your screen, and then you can see the music is playing right now. Very easy, very simple. So you don't need YouTube Premium to actually listen to music at the background. And YouTube music on YouTube is actually a little bit better than Spotify because there's a lot more choices than Spotify. Number two is we're going to talk about the pattern. So we have fingerprint, we have Face ID. But sometimes we are not able to actually use our fingerprint or Face ID because our hand is dirty or it's too dark. And now we are going to be using the pattern. However, did you know that if you actually use your pattern, you can see my pattern is not visible. So let's just say if I'm sitting right beside you, if your pattern is visible, I can actually take your phone. I know your pattern because I saw your pattern already. I can get into your phone without you notice, right? So how do we actually stop that? We have to go to the setting, and then now we go all the way to lock screen and AOD. When we go to here, we go to secure lock settings, and then we're going to draw our pattern, which is invisible. So now you can see, make your pattern visible. So you turn this off. Once you turn this off, no matter what your pattern is, it's not going to be visible. So no one going to see you even though they're standing right beside you. This is actually very important. So the next trick is we are going to talk about is what if your phone actually gets stolen. So let's just say your phone gets stolen, or the guy that actually stole your phone actually tried to unlock your phone 20 times. If you actually turn this on, the person that tried to unlock your phone 20 times, after it failed 20 times, the phone will reset by itself. Factory reset without any question asked. So you need to turn this on to actually protect yourself, because if you actually don't do that, they can just gonna keep on trying until they have found a way. So this way it will auto factory reset if they fail 20 times. So right now we are going to be stay in the lock screen and AOD. We're going to go into contact informations. Imagine if you actually lose your phone, or you put your phone somewhere and somehow you want that person to contact you, and let's just say there is some nice person out there and able to give you back the phone. You need to have your contact information first in order for them to contact you. So you can say Calvin, and then just type 778 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, whatever, and then press done. So now let's just say if you actually lost your phone and then you unlock it, your contact will be down there, so someone can actually try to contact you and give you back the phone if they're nice enough. So this next trick is, you never thought about this, but this is actually pretty useful features. Let's just say if you want to do the volume up or do the volume down. Let's just say you're watching the movies or sports or listen to the music. Did you know that you can actually set this up by how many volume up by how many level? So let's just say if you want 10 level, so every time you press one button, it will jump 10 level, jump 10 level, jump 10 level. Or you can jump 1 by 1 or 2 by 2. How do I do this? Because sometimes if you want to press, you want to go faster. Or sometimes you want to say, oh, I want to go a little bit slower because I don't want to do too much. So if you actually go to this good lock, and then we have to go to Sounds Assistance inside the good lock. If you do not have good lock, make sure you download this. And then now we're going to go into here. Change step volume. So you can either go 1 by 1 or 10 by 10. So this is the level right here. So if you want to go 10 by 10, so every time when you press one volume one time, it will jump 10 level. If you want to press again, it will jump 10 level. But if you want to lower the volume down, drop 10, drop 10. So that's how it works right here. So this is pretty cool. And the next trick is I would like to show you is separate sound. So let's just say if you watching a movie using a Samsung DeX, watching a movie, and you want the Bluetooth sound, okay, the movie sound, go into the Bluetooth. And now let's just say I'm doing something else. Let's say I'm watching a YouTube on the other hand, and I want the sounds coming out from the phone, but it's not affecting my Bluetooth sound of the movie. How do I do that? Did you know that if you go into your setting and then you just press search, type separate sound, there is this thing called separate app sound. You press this, and now when you press this, you have to make sure that you know this separate sound. Go in there, you need to turn this on and tell YouTube or tell Samsung YouTube coming out from audio. Which audio? The phone audio. If you actually press this and say Bluetooth device, so the YouTube sound is going to the YouTube device. However, because most likely it's going to come from the phone, because most of the app, when you connect to the Bluetooth, 90% of the apps should be coming up from the Bluetooth. There's only specific one app you want to come up from the phone. So usually it's like this. And now the app, you can choose whatever you want. Usually YouTube, because the Bluetooth sound going to stay in the video, in the movies, and then the YouTube sounds come from the phone, and then that's it. So this little trick, the next one, is actually pretty cool. So let's just say you type something and then suddenly you want to delete. Did you know that you can actually turn this off, like a speed delete? So if you actually, let's just say if you type something really long and you don't want to just delete everything right away, in the setting, in the good lock, you can actually set this up. We're going to go to the good lock, and then we're going to go to Key Cafe. Inside the Key Cafe, you can actually set this up. Prevent speed delete. Okay, turn off delete accelerators. You want to turn this off. So if you turn this off, when you press delete, it's still going to be letter by letters. It's not going to be word by word. And that's how it works. So let's talk about cameras. So camera itself is there's a lot of features inside here, but I'm going to pick 5 of them in here and let you see what is going on. So we're going to talk about like One UI 6.1.1, they still have this. Okay, we're not going to go straight to One UI 7. So we're going to go into settings. Now, when you go to the settings, there's this thing called camera assistance. So inside the camera assistance, there's actually a few tricks here. It's very important. So number 1 is auto lens switching. So make sure you turn this off so the Samsung will not switch the lens for you. You do it all by yourself. So sometimes you do not want the digital zoom. You want the regular zoom that they provide you already, and use a regular zoom to do the zoom in, because that's actually happened a lot. If you use a digital zoom in, the quality is actually gone lesser. So make sure you do that. The next one is actually distortion. So let's just say if you have a bunch of people, usually a lot of people will use wide angle to take a picture. Do you realize that the person on this side, both sides will get fatter? And if they get fatter, it's because it's not they got fat, it's because it's distortion, because you're using wide angle. So in order to fix that, you need to do the distortion correction. You need to turn this on so they put it back, stop bending, so the person will look a little bit better. Even building, sometimes on the side, the building actually stretch because we're using the wide angle. So make sure you do that. And number 10 is, it's actually a quick shutter tap. So basically, a lot of people will say Samsung camera, sometimes when you tap the camera, it takes a long time because maybe you didn't turn this on. And because they are prioritize the focus over the speed, you need to turn these on or turn this off. So if you turn this on, the quick tap shutter, it will be faster, easier, so you won't lag. So this is actually really true, because sometimes Samsung, they want the quality over the speed, but people do not believe the quality, people believe the speed. So they will turn this on and they make it much faster. And right here, the next trick is actually the quality over the speed. So if you want that to happen, okay, focus over speed. Wait for the camera to finish focusing before trigger the shutter. This may delay the shutter slightly. If you turn this on, we will know that it will take some time because they want to focus first before take a shot. So this is actually very important if you want to do that or not. And the very fun thing that you may not even know, and make sure you turn this on, is one timer and then take how many shots. So we're talking about timer, physically set the timer, or you actually put your hand up and then you know they will take a picture for you because you put your hand up. And this consider a timer. So one hand, they set up a timer for themselves, and then they will turn on how many shots? 3 pictures, 5 pictures, 7 pictures. Let's just say I want one palm, take 5 pictures, and each picture is 1.5 seconds apart or 2 seconds apart. So if you set this up, every time when you have a palm up, they will take a picture, and then they will take how many pictures? 5 pictures and 2 seconds apart. Pretty cool, huh? So this is actually, you don't have to go back and forth or go back and turn it on again, go back, turn it on again, because in a Samsung device, you can use palm, you can say cheese, smile, whatever, they actually can take picture for you. Okay, so number 13, we're going to talk about this only on One UI 7. So let's just say if you're using a log to record a video, did you know that if you actually plug an external hard drive into the phone, they actually can save everything into the external hard drive instead of saving inside your phone. So it saves you so much space. So it will directly go into the hard drive. But make sure it's not any external hard drive or any SD card. It actually has to be fast speed, okay, reading a fast speed hard drive or SD card. This way, it will save you a lot of battery, and then for you to edit your videos, it's actually much better. You can take it out, put it in the computer, and ready to go. So number 14, we're going to exit camera assistant. We're just going to go to the camera setting. In this camera setting, you can actually, number 14, you can actually set up a watermark. Inside this watermark, you can actually tell them what you want to do to put a watermark in your photos. So you can put dates, you can put time, you can put your models, and you can actually tell them what type of font you want on your watermark. So you can actually center it, you can go to the side, you can do whatever you want, top, bottom, whatever you want. So you can actually put watermark now inside your Samsung Galaxy phone on One UI 7. Now let's just go for advanced picture options. This is only if you want a high quality pictures. So number 15 is actually Pro Mode Photos format. So what it means is if you're using a Pro Mode, we're not using the regular photos. If you turn your camera and if you go to Pro Mode, and then there's photos, and then there's Pro videos. If you turn on your Pro Mode, you can actually save it as in RAW format. I don't suggest RAW and JPEG format together. I would suggest you go for RAW or JPEG. If you want RAW, then stick with RAW. And now your photos will be super high quality with lots of information inside your photos. And that way your photo will be super nice. And in addition, if you actually use 200 megapixel, please use 200 megapixel if something really important. Don't just take a picture, because 200 megapixel on a Samsung Galaxy phone, it actually looks much nicer. So did you know that there is two type of did you know there's actually two video stabilization inside the Samsung Galaxy phone? So first of all, we're going to go to the camera settings. We're going to still be here. And now there's already video stabilization. There's one. If you go to the setting to keep, if you go down here, there is this thing called Super Steady. So let's just say if you go on your video, you can see at the top there's another one, the third one for stabilization. What I'm trying to tell you is if you really need the stabilization, it's only when you're doing running, if you're doing like sports, something that you're going to be shaking a lot, then you turn this on. But if you turn this on, your quality will go down. I would suggest you do not turn this button on unless you have to, because inside the setting there's already two video stabilization, one here and one in here already turned on already. So your video should be good to go. You don't need to turn on the third stabilization. So number 17, I would like to teach you on the side button right there. If you can do the side button here and you actually want to do something more, because what I'm trying to tell you is in the setting here, you can press side. And then you can actually add your side button by going into the setting. But did you know that if you actually go to Good Lock and then go to Register, okay, we're going to go to Register. Make sure you download this. Okay, Register. Did you know there's actually way more options inside here than the one in the setting? So you go to Register. And then we're going to go straight to, so we're going to continue all this. We're going to go straight to side key, press, and hold option. So in here, when you turn this on, did you know that you can actually set this up and way more options than the one in the setting? So make sure, take your time to look at what you want in here, because this is actually pretty important. So the next two tricks or three tricks I would like to show you is, did you know Samsung will allow you to use their Samsung Cloud up to 10 gig per day? So what I'm trying to tell you is, if you actually want to share something, let's just say photos, okay, because usually people use Samsung Cloud or Google Photos, but just using for photos and stuff, right? So let's just say if you want to back things up, did you know that you can actually go to share, and then we're going to go to quick share, and then go to QR code or links, and this one here is Samsung Cloud. And now you copy this link, and they will allow you to have this link for 24 hours. And this one can save up to 10 gig. And after one day, it will be gone. So this one you can send to iPhone users. You can send to someone that is not right beside you and you want to send something else. You can actually use that to share to someone else. And this is based on your Samsung account. So you log into your Samsung account and this one will be there. And number 19 is, we are going to talk about safety features. So safety features is actually pretty important. Samsung Galaxy phone, let's just say something happened to your phone and you want to repair your phone. And now let's just say if you don't trust this guy, you want to have a safe mode on your phone, so prevent this person looking into your phone. Did you know in the Samsung Galaxy phone there's this thing called maintenance mode? We're going to go to the setting, and then we are going to device care. Right at the bottom here, there's this thing called maintenance mode. You must turn this on before you hand your phone to someone else. Basically, this one is a safe mode like a computer, and then the person cannot go into your phone unless they have your fingerprints or your Face ID. So make sure you turn this on before you repair your phone. And the last thing is, did you know if you actually want to fix your phone but it's like shattered, everything is gone, but you want to back up your device and you're going to buy a brand new phone, Samsung will allow you to back up anything they want for 30 days for as much data as you want. So let's just say your phone has 500 gigabyte. They will lend you 500 gigabyte to temporary cloud backup, okay, to temporary cloud backup, and then within 30 days make sure that you take everything back out and put it into your new phone, and then that way you won't be worried, what am I going to do with this like 500 gig? Just use your Samsung cloud and then that's it. Buy a new phone, put it in, ready to go. All right, so this is it. This is the 20 features on your Samsung Galaxy phone, and make sure turn this on, use them and utilize them, and because most of them is kind of free, but you just need to utilize them. Okay, please subscribe my channel, share this video, and I hope this video helps you a lot, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye bye, peace out.